Yes, 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 yes. What's going on? What's going on? Wait for everybody to come in. We'll use Uncle Jeffrey to hold the camera. Oh, Uncle Jeffrey, you hold it so nicely. EK, what up? Babe, love of my life. Philly Mike in the house. You already know, Mike. You already know, baby. What's going on, everybody? Wait for a couple more seconds, everybody to pile on in. JB, my guy, what's going on? What's going on? Just give me another couple seconds hanging there with me, everybody. Appreciate all that support, EK. You already know, buddy. Welcome, everybody. This would be episode 4 of Murph at 420. That's what I'm going to call this little live series. It come live. Not every day, maybe every other day, a few times a week. We come live 420. Bullshit for about a half hour with you guys. New things going on, comings, goings, etc. This would be our 4th live stream. I appreciate everybody subbing. We must have had some bots because the other day we were at 190 subscribers. We went to 200 that day. I went on there today and we're at 192, and it's like 8 people unsubbed. I can't really see that. I didn't say or do anything for something like that to happen. Got 4 youngins. Hi from Michigan. Well, hello, Murph the Kenzo, originally from Kensington, and Kenzo. We left Philly and Kensington about 2 years ago, but Kenzo is more of a mind frame, a way of being. I'll be a Kenzo for the rest of my life. Wifey said cheesecaking with Kels. Wifey is making some cheesecake from scratch. My wife been baking her ass off. Newbies, oldies. Appreciate everybody tuning in 100%. If you're new here, it's my name's Murph the Kenzo. We're working on vlogs, which is this, vlogs, skits, and other stupid shit. That's our slogan. Place where people could come and be real. You know, we ain't got to worry about watch your language. Like this ain't the place for that. We say fuck a lot. I smoke on camera. I mean, we're definitely never getting monetized by YouTube. We know that. We know that for a fact. They're never going to monetize us. But anybody involved, if you enjoy the content you see here, I implore you to please hit the subscribe button, hit that bell. You'll get notified as soon as we go live. But other than that, you can follow me on Twitter or Facebook, Murph the Kenzo. And you know, you can go there for dates and times. I post on there often. Facebook, a little more rare. Twitter, I go on pretty constantly. So definitely catch me in both them places. And I ask anybody watching right now to maybe give us a share to Facebook, share to Twitter, whichever is your preferred. And maybe we get some new eyes in here. We're trying to build a community from the ground up. And we got a good amount of people here. People that just want to see real shit. You know, people want to see others succeed, and that's kind of what I'm all about. Jet J-E, I don't know, Jet G, or is it Jet J-E? But what's up, friend? We welcome you from, I believe from Frank. Could be wrong. Or I got to thank Frank from Morals Over Money page, Mike from Philly Talk Podcast, G'd Up Quinn. He does something similar to me. I also met him through Morals Over Money Morals Over Money. They go to Kensington, help the addicts with haircuts, things like that. Mike does Philadelphia sports content. Great guy. These are great guys all the way around. Juliet from Holland. Welcome, welcome. My name's Tom. Well, I'm sorry, my name's Tom, but Tom Murphy, I go by Murph the Kenzo. I'm from Kensington. Kenzo's a name they give people from Kensington usually. Okay, Jet, I thought so. Knows us from Frank. I appreciate Frank is such a great guy. Like we talk behind the scenes, always giving support. Eagles season just popped in from, as I said, from the Philly Talk podcast. Excuse me, Jay Lynn Williams just popping in too. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. Like I said, shout out Philly Mike for the people that come through him. Shout out Frank, people come through him. We just try to build a place where we could talk and we could deal with a lot of the fucking craziness of the world going on. And, you know, you could have conversations with like-minded people and we could get away from some more of the closed-minded people out there. I'd say it's mostly just a place to laugh. I like to teach people things I know. I like to make people laugh along the way, teach some cool shit along the way. We need more of that. I mean, people have been messaging me, hey, you know, you got to step up. We need more videos, comedy. We need to laugh. I appreciate y'all for that. Booth lady in the effing house. Let me see if I can do something here, folks. I can't. The phone is bugging. Heaven, what up? But I got to get on the computer. I want to make a couple more people moderators. It obviously doesn't work the same when I'm in the studio. Smoking's bad, kids. Newport 100s are even worse. Mike, you ain't funny, bruh. Nah. Hey, I ain't trying to be funny. I just said I like to make people laugh. I never said I was funny. Shout out Philly Mike, Philly Talk Podcast. That's my guy. Great content. Mike is his page it's starting to pop off as it should. He's a good guy, solid, you know, great content, great points. I like Mike a lot. Thank you to all the ladies and gentlemen, anyone in here right now that's coming from another page. That's showing love. We try to keep tight communities on both them pages. So seeing you guys here is definitely something I appreciate. But I'm thinking this might be the last one live I'm doing where I'll explain what I want this to become, these live chats, what I want them to become. I'm thinking come on at 4:20 every day. Murph at 4:20 could be the title. It's also the time we come on. Mike, I got to get up on the computer. I'm going to go up in 30 seconds. We in the basement. I'll give you all a show of the basement here. But also on Facebook, I have with my wife, we do a live on Facebook like this where we do a kind of husband-wife type thing. Barn, my brother, it was a great live. Great to see you on live last night. You guys your family's beautiful out there. You in heaven, definitely. But me and my wife go on Facebook Live. It's called Murph, M-U-R-P-H, and Kells, K-E-L-L-Z. We don't do it a lot, but Jet, I'm going to try to curb it because I do have respect. I'll definitely try to curb it, but a lot of these words are in my vocabulary. Baby, you on the computer? She'll hear that in a minute because I can hear she's on. Yeah, I just heard it. All right, I got to get on there. All right, so anyway, as I was saying, we're going to... No. All right, it sounded like you were. I got to go on the computer to make moderators, apparently. It won't do it on here. All right. Honda mommy in the house. Jet, no, I know. I'm only messing around. I mean, like I said, it's just kind of in my vocab at this point. But, oh, that's Twitter. But like I said, I want to do Murph at 4:20. I figured we go on for like a half hour, like a television show, so we could, or even the 40 minutes, but 4:20 to like 5 o'clock. And we could talk about comings and goings of the day, news, things that are going on in the world. I think, you know, giving the news with a perspective from people, us, me and you as well, but from people that speak how we speak is important to a lot of people. I know I love that. That's these resources I love. So, Heaven, I appreciate you. I thought it was easy. I'm like, look, Murph, I smoke a lot of pot. 4:20. I'm like, and I like to go live at 4:20. It made itself. This only a port, Barn. I'm low on medicine. You know what I mean? But anyway, I want to give you guys a quick tour. I'm gonna give you a little quick tour here. This is the basement. This is the dungeon. You see, we got the bar. And then cabinets. The couch I was just sitting on. Reese by my mom. Crafts by Ginny on Facebook. Does custom stuff. Check her out. Uncle Jeffrey in the piece. You already know. Use a crossbow to hold my phone up. That's how we do it, baby. If you ain't rigging it, you ain't Kenzo. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for saying that. Murph at Force. It's so funny because people message me and they're like, yo, you're good with names. And I'm like, you don't understand, these things come to me out of nowhere. Like when I was making a meme page with Dirty Humor, it's like Dirty Kenzo is kind of like, the name's Dirty Kenzo. Thank you, Mark. The name's Dirty Kenzo. And I'm just like, people are like, that name's so great, it fits. And I'm like, look, at the end, I didn't even think about it. Appreciate everybody with the kind words here. So we get on the computer, loading up YouTube, give you all a panoramic view of the crib. Whee! You can't see because of the sun, but there is a bratty child right over there. Boop. All right, I think I can make some mods now. We almost on the computer. I got to turn the sound down so we ain't breaking the fourth wall. Your chopper, it's the chopper. I appreciate everybody. 9 watching, 8 likes. Y'all the real ones. Look at y'all. All right, let's see. Boom. Bang. Look at this. Look at the technology. She's chopping. Graham
crackers.
Look at this. Look at the technology, folks. Look at all these wrenches that are popping up. Look at all these new moderators. Come. Appreciate y'all hanging in. It's hard to watch the side of someone's face who's too stupid to talk. But I'm trying to give y'all some love here, so bear with me. Come on, almost. I appreciate everybody tuning in from Frank's people and, like I said, Mike's peoples too. Not that you aren't your own people, but I appreciate y'all for coming to fucking here. Sorry, Jed, I cursed. Ooh, fresh. But anyway, like I said, I'm working. I appreciate you, Barn. Thank you. Let me get that up there. Bang, like that. You know, we work at this technology. We use it to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? We want to take over the world. Fuck the weirdos. Yeah, boost, Jimmy. Look at all them wrenches popping up. Everybody give me some comments. Let me see them wrenches pop up. We got 7 watching. Let me see them comments pop up. I want to make sure I got everybody. Let's go. Hey, Mike with his wrench. Honda Mommy with the wrench. Boost with the wrench. Like a subscriber, you smoke Reggie. Who the fuck wants to be known for that? Nobody want to be known for that. Introduce you to the pains in the asses of my life, folks. This is my wife, Kelly. Hi. Biggest pain in the ass. This is the second pain in the ass, my little turdy, my little baby girl. Oh. Kick you right in your fucking ass. Big pain in the ass. She, you already know, Barn. It's all about that. Like, it's funny too. I was telling somebody like about the generational gap and everything, because my dad is 20 years older than me, so he's 58. And when I tell him about being like a Ken, I'll call him a Kenzo, he'll get offended because they're saying, hi, wife, beautiful family. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. But my dad gets like really offended by being called a Kenzo. And I'm like, it don't bother my generation as much because things have changed over time. You know what I mean? But people have asked me what a Kenzo is. Philly girl in the house. What is up? All right, you got your wrench. Boop. We mention everybody in the early stages. But for anybody that doesn't know what a Kenzo, quote unquote, it would call us a dirty Kenzo at that. That's why my name became that. It was just a slur against kids in Kensington. You were a dirtball. You were a dirty Kenzo. So we're trying to flip that name on its head. And this is a YouTube video, so you got to talk with your hands a lot. But it's just about flipping that name on its head, the stereotype, a derogatory term. So now we're trying to flip it to mean like dirty, crude humor. And so I had Dirty Kenzo, but I wanted to push it. I wanted to push things in my own direction as well. So that's why we Murph the Kenzo kind of offshoot. That's more specific for me as opposed to the meme page, using it as trying to push my own stuff. You know what I mean? I wanted it to stand on its own. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. You get just like Oprah without all that other stuff. If you like it, rock with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all about supporting people. The support can go so far you don't even understand it. Like, I'm a moderator in a lot of these groups out here now, and I love to support like Mike. I'll support Mike forever just because of the type of character Mike has. A lot of these guys are doing the Eagles content these days, but I guess you'd say his work speaks to me, as you could say. Like, Mike speaks how I like to hear. He talks about things I like to talk about. And on the behind the scenes, we speak, and he's a real dude. So that's always beneficial. Mike, come on, bruh. She is funny. I ain't taking that away, but everybody knows I'm just not stoned enough. You need Murph is like a fucking don't be boosting his ego anymore, Boost Lady. That man's head is big enough. He can't even get in. His wife has to grease the doors for him to come in from work.
What?
You looking at, stupid?
Do you want to go right now while you're on live? Oh, man. Yeah.
I be beating up little girls. I don't even care. She actually beat me up. She actually beat me up.
I said DKAB 2020.
See, Mike, I blew your fucking mind, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We have 12 likes, 8 watching. Look at the screen. The delay. We're watching that fight part right there. Nice. But once again, I want to thank everybody tuning in. Murph the Kenzo, Murph at 420. We're going to go for about another 10, 12 minutes. Excuse me. But like I said, maybe a place we could talk about the comings and goings of the world, news, sports. I'm into a lot of shit. I love music. I love sports. And I care about the world. So those 3 things I think we could definitely talk about all the time. Heaven, thank you guys for tuning in. It's just me talking to myself otherwise, which I do anyway. But I mean, I appreciate you guys being here to listen. She got me winded. I'm not the same young lad I used to be. I get winded from 5 seconds of wrestling around. But yeah, it was so weird with the subscribers. Like, it was 190, then it went to 200, and now it's back to, it's at 194. So shout out to the 2 million. Mike, Jesus, Mike. 420 is good for Europe also. Yeah, it's good for everywhere. It makes the world a happier place, a friendlier place. Mike, maybe I'm not sure exactly what you mean in what way. Do I think? I think that there's a very real disease. People are getting sick, but the restrictions are a little too much. Being locked down for 5 months. I mean, I think that there was a zombie disease or something. If you told me we were going to be locked down for from February, it's August. People are still dealing with restrictions. But on the same token, I'm not one of these guys out here that's not real. The people survive. Look, when I go to a store, I put a mask on. Am I worried about getting sick? No, not at all. Am I worried about getting anyone in my life sick? No, not really. But I put the mask on because it helps people feel better. And that's all that really matters. What? And other places have it worse than others. Yeah, I know. But yeah, we're outside to Kelly's point, we're outside the city. So we're not seeing the same restrictions as our friends and family in Philadelphia are right now. So, I mean, up here it's a little looser, but I do wear a mask when I go in the store just because I know that it helps. If it helps somebody else feel safer, you're in the store for 4 minutes. I'm not going to be there fighting over it. That's for sure. JB, he said, not wrong with talking to yourself, but do you respond? Sometimes. But it'll be like, am I a fucking idiot? Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. It'll be like that, but I won't like genuinely have a conversation with myself. Ed said it is 22:40, so you guys go up what we would call military time. That's 10:40 p.m. You're 6 hours ahead of us. Mike, probably at the least 9 minutes at the most, we'll keep it going, but I'm thinking till about 4:50, half hour, a little solid, just keep the conversation going. I appreciate the question, Mike, about the virus, though. Questions like that will help keep these lives rolling. Questions, you start grabbing at straws, And it's funny, I've came into lives with a game plan, having things written down and bang, bang, bang. And it makes it so much easier, but I've went in them blind as well, where I go in and there's 40 people in a Facebook Live and they're just talking, and we just talk and we bullshit and it works out. Yeah, Joe, we all talk to ourselves a little bit for sure. Just let me look at the comments, make sure everybody's wrenched up. Looks like everybody's wrenched up. If you haven't already, make sure you if you use Facebook or Twitter, or follow Murph the Kenzo on Facebook and Twitter, both, I post there. That will be the first place I post if I'm going to stream that day. If you have your notification bell rang on YouTube, you'll get it that way as well. But to get that little inside peek of what days we're going to go live, the dates, times, it's best to just follow the 2 pages. And if you support me, as I'll support you, I love it. It helps me out. So a lot of people, I see a few people in here. I see what you said, Jay. I'm getting there in a minute. But I see a few people in here that I lost my point. Don't smoke weed, kids. Short-term memory gets affected. Jalen got me with such a good one. He said, Murph, what's wrong with you? It's normal to have hour-long conversations with you. I do. I'm telling you, bro. I'll be like, look, am I a fucking idiot? You know it. G'd up Quinn. I shot him out in the beginning of this video. I'm going to shout him again. Another friend I made through Morals Over Money. He does a very similar thing to this. He does the lives, conversations, picking each other's minds. And we're bridging gaps, G. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Like, people ask, and I say, look, we're bridging gaps, bro. Like, we might be from different cultures, different races, but if we could agree on certain little things, then I have hope that the world as a whole can do it. Quinn, I appreciate you, bro. Boo said, I have to go. I'm having an early dinner. Enjoy Murph and everyone. Look, we appreciate you, Boost. Pocahontas. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Great supporter to me, Frank and Quinn, everybody. And that goes a long way in my book. I appreciate you a lot. Jay, I appreciate you, bro. Robert Biddle, father-in-law extraordinaire. This is Kelly's dad. What's going on with you, bud? Yeah, our dinner's almost there. Kelly's making, what is that, ribeye? Yeah. Ooh, she making some steak. Bruce, like I said, you've been in every one since you found out about it. You're a real one, and I appreciate you. Quinn, I appreciate you as well. You already know. As again, I'm going to run the names and everything for people just joining in. Oh, okay. He said, bien, provecho. Is that provecho? Bien means good, right? Muy bien. I don't know. I don't even know Spanish. I just knew what my homies were speaking. They would teach me a few words here and there.
Yes.
Barn, look, that's what we about, bro. You get your blaze up. Oh, when I did the lives on Facebook, I started every live with a Dutch. I'm like, y'all ready? Put the theme music on and start twisting. I got on my YouTube, I got the theme music for the Murph and Kel's podcast. I made the music, I made the video. I did it like a 90s TV show, like Melrose Place, Beverly Hills 90210, like the black and white with the real rocky kind of theme. And I had fun with it. And that's what I do this for. At the end of the day, I do this for myself, for the fun I have doing it. Jet, you know what a Dutch is over there in Holland? You're a Dutch, but a Dutch is a Dutch master cigar. It means bon appetit. Oh, okay. So what it was bien. I know I'm saying it like bien brovecchio. How do you say the last word? Someone break that shit down to cracker. Mike said, at the end of the day, I wasn't going to say it this time, Mike. I was going to try not to, and you just put it in my head. So I bet you that's how this joint ends now. I'm trying to steal your line. Oh, Jed, you know, my bad. Cigar extraordinaire. Provecchio. C-H-O. Provecchio. Provecchio. Sounds Italiano. Jed said I have one in my hand. Fucking facts. Blaze till you fall on the ground. I ain't got no Dutch, but I got the corncob pipe. Jolly good show. Smashing. Pip pip. Cheerio. Mike said I said it a few times without knowing. Look, bro, it just gets to you. That's what I said. I say at the end of the day a lot as well. That's why I bust your balls about it, because I was like, yo, you can talk all that shit, but at the end of the day, once again, Murph the Kenzo. This is Murph at 420, your half hour of power. We got vlog skits and other stupid shit. Barn, what the fuck was it? Blank Kush. I can't remember what it was. Wasn't lemon. It was something like that. Something Kush. But I'm in a mountain town. I only get the one guy that leaves town to get it. You know what I mean? Smoking on whatever makes my eyes look like that. But once again, Murph the Kenzo, Murph at 420. Vlog skits and other stupid shit. I'll be throwing out some inspirational quotes sometimes. Like, look at what the fuck? Look at this guy over there. Who the fuck this guy think he is? Fucking head's the size of a pineapple. But anyway, I thank everybody for tuning in. This is episode 004 of Murph at 420. Check out the first 3 lives. Everybody in here, I appreciate you. I'm double checking, make sure we all wrenched up. Everybody looks good. Bang bang wrench gang. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to talk to a couple people out there. Maybe we'll do like a little interview or a little co-op type thing where maybe even both channels. Mike knows how to have both channels go live. And Yo, Quinn, Lucy's have never been 50 cent as long as I've smoked. So you've been smoking a long time. When I started smoking, cigarettes cost $2.75. That was 1999. It was a millennium ago. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. G'd up Quinn, Philly Mike, Philly Talk Podcast, Barn, Honda Mommy, my wifey's pop, Jet. Let's go back up a little bit. Bruce Lady who left, Jalen Williams, Be Real JB. My man EK Awesome in the beginning. We missing anyone? I don't want to miss anybody. I said, I don't know. Born Heaven. I think that is it. If I missed anybody, it is not personal. You see me trying here. Jet, I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you, guys. Yo, Jay, I appreciate you, bro. That's how it is with a couple people's. I'll be like, what you mean they went live? And I missed it. That's why if you can, when you go to the page, it'll say subscribe. If you ring the bell for all notifications, your phone will actually get something from it. Did you get? I had to, Barn. I gave everybody a wrench. There's power for everybody here. We're a community growing from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started out with vodka, now it's beer. But anyway, as I said, this is your boy Murph the Kenzo. All platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. We smoke Reggie. Who wants that reputation, honestly? Ring that bell so you know as soon as we go live. That being said, I appreciate everybody. Shout out to all my new mods. The gang is strong. Appreciate y'all.